Oh, we've grown to we've knit among my fellow addicts. This is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict here, coming to you with yet TFTC Extra and also a bonus. How are all you guys and gals doing out there on Saturday morning, evening, or nighttime? You know, depends on where you're watching from. Super slow, I believe, on my side. What a momento. I want to see if I can fix this. Okay, I'm back. So anyway, hi, how you guys doing? It's been a week, been a nice little week. And I just thought, well, first of all, I don't want to take credit for this, but I want to thank Merit Movies for kind of suggesting I do a video on this, because with the last night out of the Bumblebee spin-off movie is about to begin, and apparently someone on TFW.com, TFW2005.com rather, posted images that are supposedly connected to the Bumblebee spin-off movie that are pretty much taken from on set. Haley Steinfeld, I can't remember her name fully. But the lead actress this time, Haley Steinfeld, I believe. I'm going to go back to TFW and check that real quick, because I don't want to be wrong. I don't like being wrong. It's not fun. But there, a few days ago, am I correct? Steinfeld, yes. Okay, so Haley Steinfeld is sort of doing the same thing that Isabella Moner did, and she is basically on Instagram taking photos of the set and everything. So the whole transmissions thing that they did with Transformers the Last Night is going to be carrying on to Transformers Universe Bumblebee, which, again, I'm not too super excited for this film. I mean, I love Bumblebee now. The Last Night kind of made that happen for me, because I know I was just tired of seeing him everywhere. But he didn't really show up too much in this movie. I mean, in car mode he did, but not too much. Not too much. It was a nice blend of everything, so I'm okay with that. But I still feel as though this movie isn't. I feel like this movie is not going to be any different than what we're getting. I mean, sure, Michael Bay may not be coming to this one. It's going to be directed by the guy who did Kubo and Tale of Two Strings. And from what I heard, it's an amazing movie. That's from Cyborg Raptor. And he seems to have hope for this movie. But I'm going to wait until we see some official images as to what this movie has to offer, as well as how exactly the designs are going to look for Bumblebee and, you know, possibly the Decepticons, and just to hear what the overall story is for this, because this is essentially a Spotlight comic in movie form. And for those of you who aren't aware of what Spotlight comics are Transformers comics that are dedicated to one specific character. For example, there was a Bumblebee one, there is a Hot Rod one, there is an Ultra Magnus, there's a Metroplex, there's Six Shot, Megatron, Optimus Prime, all of those. This is essentially what that is, but on the silver screen. And I'm not looking forward to it, to be honest, not until I see how, you know, how things are going to go with this, how the story's going to be, how the characters are going to be, what they're going to look like. There's rumor / confirmation that Bumblebee is going to be an old Volkswagen again, which it's a nice homage to Generation 1, don't get me wrong. But it's going to be weird if that's going to be it, and he's going to have the movie head on that looking body. It just looked weird to me. But I'm sure a lot of G1ers out there will be very happy as to what's going to transpire with the Bumblebee movie. I'm just going to wait to see what they have to offer in general, because I'm not really looking forward to this movie. And I'm not really. I mean, again, Michael Bay may be gone for the time being, but, you know. And I don't blame Bay at all. I love his movies. I love the direction that he went with them. I like the designs he gave for the characters. I just think it's an overall really cool idea. You know, it's basically what would Transformers be like if they were here on the planet Earth in our modern time, honestly. Probably would be a bunch of assholes to each other and the humans. Probably, you know, Optimus probably would get sick and tired of being betrayed by the humans and just be like, you know, he's going to obviously come back in the end and protect us. But, you know, in Age of Extinction, it just showed us a lot of emotion. Same with Dark of the Moon. I mean, everything ever since Revenge of the Fallen, Prime just, I guess he just wanted to be done. I don't know. He did show, I did like how he had to overcome himself, though, in The Last Night. I thought that was really cool. But, yeah, I need to take a quick swig of Mountain Dew. And I'll continue on with the video. So, but again, just not really looking forward to this movie. Until I see something in general, we'll see. Now, again, Haley Steinfeld also, I believe she was in an interview with a, what was it? She was at I think she was at a press meeting. And she is going to, apparently filming has already begun, so that is confirmed. She straight up said it right here. Filming is going to be starting on next week, and this was posted on July 2nd. And if I'm correct, July 2nd was last Sunday. So filming will most likely begin either, I assume, she said next week, but she posted a photo on July 6th on her Instagram saying that they're on set, they're ready. The whole caption is basically, training grounds, Bumblebee, where are you at? And yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be interesting. But for a little bit more information on this, the Bumblebee movie is going to be directed by Travis Knight and is set to be on release on June 22nd, 2018. So a year from now, pretty much, or a year and a few days from now, Bumblebee movie will be upon us. I assume a teaser trailer will be coming roughly towards the end of this year or early next year, but we shall see. So that's all the information I can really give at the moment. I want to thank Laszlo007, aka Laszlo Ven, or Ven Laszlo here on YouTube, for keeping us posted with this. He once again got another news credit, so thank you very much, dude. We appreciate you keeping us in the loop. And yeah, just some interesting stuff as The Last Night concludes. And God, who liked The Last Night? Like, honestly, who really enjoyed The Last Night? I freaking loved it. It was amazing. One of the, just a perfect Transformers movie for me specifically. Had a lot of robot action, had a lot of human interaction, had a lot of just an overall great movie. I don't care what anyone else says. I love the freaking movie, but it was just an amazing balance. It was the perfect balance of humans and robots and fighting and story and a lot of subplots, but they all ended up kind of working in the end. I just thought it was really cool. So I don't know how long this video is going to be, so I apologize if the stream is going to be like super short. That'd be a first, right? Yeah. But I'll just go ahead and get on to the second thing. Basically, the TFA Haul. So I'm going to turn on my camera, show my ugly mug, and we'll go and get started with this. Now, keep in mind, I didn't just get all this stuff super recently. I have waited a few weeks here and there to get this stuff. But, you know, I only got a few things every now and then. But, hi! Yaddick reveals himself. Anyway. No particular order. Well, there's going to be a particular order. But I'm going to go ahead and start off with the first few things that I got. What were those things? Oh, yeah. So as you guys know, last week, I believe, or a week ago, I think it was a week ago. Was a week ago. So I did get a lot of stuff recently. Whoops. Oh, well. Parents were okay with it. Our money's still standing. We're good. We're good. We're good. We paid our bills. Hey. Anyway, so the first thing I want to show off, and this is a figure that I saw once at my local Target, and then I wasn't allowed to get it because, ironically enough, it was on April 19th when it was on the Friday before the official Transformers figures came out for the last night. No, that wasn't the 14th then, that was the 21st. Yeah, 21st. So it was on a Friday, it was on April 21st, 3 days before the last night figures came out, or 2 days, yeah, 3 days. Anyway, it was either I chose this figure or I chose the last night stuff. I obviously chose the last night stuff, and I got the wave like that. It was quick. And I did save up some money, so I got the whole wave instantly. It was, and a little help from my buddy Caleb as a early graduation gift, which I thought was nice. But I saw Leader Class Sky Shadow only once, and then one day last week he decided to appear, and I picked him up. He's a good figure. He's a really good figure. I don't like his base mode. Don't like it. Overlord will pull it off better. I saw a video review of it, and it looks a lot better compared to this. However, I will say the jet and the tank mode are really good, and the robot mode is gorgeous. So good. So happy to finally have him. So yeah, Sky Shadow, Black Shadow, whatever you want to call him. I call him Black Shadow because that's what he was called in Victory. Victory? Yeah, Victory. Star Saber? Yeah, Victory. It is Victory. Victory. Anyway, shortly after that, a few days ago, following Black Shadow's purchase, we went to Walmart again. It was roughly on the 4th of July weekend. My Walmart decided to surprise me and say, hey, we got Wave 2 Legion figures in line. I'm like, wait, what? And it's like, but my Walmart doesn't get that stuff early. Apparently it did. I went through the aisle and I saw the Wave 1 Legions for TLK, and then I saw the Wave 2 stuff, and I'm like, so you guys are here. Yeah. So I could only get 2. I'm happy I got 2. But I got Crosshairs and I got Megatron, and these are both nice little figures. I don't like this Megatron because of the wings. I wish they were on a rotator joint, so that way they could just fold flush against his back and give him kind of like a cape. But in robot mode, they just stick out like that. And it honestly annoys me. But what do you gotta do? Crosshairs is pretty cool, though inaccurate. Vehicle mode. Good robot mode. Like, you already see what you're getting into. That's a good looking robot mode, but the vehicle mode is inaccurate, but I like it nonetheless. And then yesterday, I went to my local Target because someone on TFW2005.com was watching out for us Wesley Chapelins. That's my city, by the way. I don't say this stuff on the internet. I don't care. He pointed out that, he or she pointed out that Wesley Chapel Super Target had Wave 4 Titans Return Deluxes, finally, after 4 months. Not kidding. They finally showed up. They had all of them except for Quake, which was the one I wanted, but I got a buddy of mine who will be helping me secure that target because I can't find it. But who I did pick up was Croc. Croc and Gatorface, actually. Gatorface is just little Titan Master. Little Titan Master dude just chilling in the Gator's back. So, he's neat. They're both neat. I absolutely love the whole neon yellow alligator going on. I just think it's a really, really cool thing. And this is a nice looking repaint. I'm glad I actually picked it up. I didn't want to because I wanted Quake, but I actually like this better than Skullcruncher. But yeah, Croc and Gatorface. And then I saw Drift at a Walmart. Well, that's not the only thing I picked up at the Target, but I'll get on to that in a minute. And I picked up little Drift. Visible Robot Syndrome right there. But it's on a smaller scale, so it's fine. But it's a cool figure nonetheless. It has a very cool transformation. Just a nice little figure. And then I picked up another Bumblebee. Because this is the closest representation of the TLK Bumblebee on this scale. You guys have every right to judge me. But I do like this mold, so. So yeah, that's it. That's honestly all I got. A lot of money. A lot of money. But we had it, and it was okay. But I have purposes for these figures, not just to acquire them for my collection. I got Sky Shadow, Black Shadow, whatever you want to call him. I got him for a purpose for Infinite Chaos. Croc I got for just scavenger purposes, because he is apparently a scavenger in the IDW comics, and I'm waiting to get Misfire and a bunch of the other scavengers from the IDW comics. And then the Legions, just because I have all three, or no, I have the whole Dark of the Moon Cyberverse. I have some Revenge of the Fallen Cyberverse because I didn't want everything from there. And I have, well, I don't have any Age of Extinction Cyberverse because, but yeah, just picked up the Last Night stuff because why not? So there were sales. There were sales. There were cheap sales, like seriously cheap. But yeah, honestly, like these are good figures. Honestly, I'm not saying these are reviews, but honestly, these are good enough figures to get. But like I said, I am getting Quake, so that will finish off Wave 4 of Titan's Return. So that way I can move on to Wave 5/Wave 2 of Titan's Return TLK. I have not seen any new RID stuff in my area. That's the thing. I'm actually looking for the Skyhammer Crash Combiner set, the Team Combiners, Ultra B, Menasor, and there are new ones now, Drag Break and Shocknado, which is a repaint of the Skyhammer set, which, again, I honestly want because it's new stuff. But yeah. And I will be traveling down to Dale Mabry Walmart on July 29th because the Transformers The Last Night Autobots Unite event is taking place all over the country. So if your local Walmart is on the list, you'll be able to meet either Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, or Hot Rod. And I assume that's also when the Last Night Hot Rod is actually coming into retail. So I might be coming home with that and a few other things if I'm lucky. And I'll also be taking a trip down to Lakeland either this week or next week. But I'm not sure. But got a lot of stuff planned. I would have gone to Tampa Bay Comic-Con, but unfortunately I can't save my money worth for crap. So yeah, it's fun. But basically, that's my haul, you know. Like I said, sales. Like, I got Sky Shadow for roughly about $30. That was mainly because of price matching. I got these Legends on sale. I got the Croc at, I think $11. But it wasn't a lot of, too entirely much money. It was just, but it is a big haul. Oh, excuse me. But for the time being, once again, I guess we can go ahead and do like a live Q&A thing. So if you guys want to do that, feel free to ask me any questions as long as they are appropriate or respectful, and feel free to ask. But yeah, that's honestly it for the news. I mean, not much to really go on. There's really not much to go on. I mean, at all. Like, I was hoping to wake up last weekend and this weekend for the new episodes of Robots in Disguise, but they have yet to debut. What is it? Nothing really new in my area aside from the Titan's Return stuff. Union. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have said anything, but I don't know. I want to bring it, but I need to go ahead and finish Infinite Chaos first, and that's honestly what I'm going to do. So I'm going to be working soon. I'll be working on Lunar Darkness Parts 2 and 3, and I will upload those onto YouTube as soon as I can, because I got to get all the lines together, because poor management. That's just me. Poor management. That's my fault. But I got to get all the lines together. I have to animate the rest of it, which I need to figure out how to do that and do some fight choreography and such. But yeah, Union, I have no idea. And as I've said before, I'm going to be putting out these projects at my own pace, even if it is super snail slow, because I just don't have the drive. But I'm trying. I'm trying. What is my favorite movie character? Oh, geez. Okay, I'm going to have to go through it like this. I'm going to have to go through each movie because I have a favorite for each one. Autobot and Decepticon-wise. Autobot-wise, for first movie, had to be Ironhide. I loved Ironhide. I loved this like new iteration of him. He was just really cool, nice sounding voice. Just one of my favorite characters from the first movie. And my favorite Decepticon would have to be Starscream. I should have known. I was Starscream. I loved Starscream in the first movie. I just thought his design was really cool, even though people say he looks like a walking Dorito chip. I just thought he was, he's awesome. I almost said Ironhide. He was awesome. But yeah, I freaking loved him. I know a lot of people are gonna be like, well, why don't you like Optimus Prime? You call yourself an addict? I mean, yeah, I love Prime. I do, but I also like other characters. And that's why I choose Ironhide, because I liked Ironhide. Movie 2, on the other hand, this is going to be split up into 3 different categories because there were like some characters that weren't really Autobots or Decepticons. So Autobot-wise had to be Sideswipe. Loved him. Even though he didn't really do much, I loved him nonetheless. Decepticon-wise would have to be who were all the Decepticons in this? Jesus. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and say the Fallen. I honestly liked the Fallen. I thought he was a very menacing Decepticon or villain. I thought he was really cool. And favorite non-affiliated character, even though they kind of said they switched sides or whatever, Jetfire. I freaking love Jetfire. It's either a tie between him and Wheelie, but I love Jetfire more. There was something about a cranky old Autobot or Decepticon. Just thought it was really funny. Dark of the Moon. Autobot for sure would be Mirage, aka Dino. I honestly would have to say Mirage / Dino would be really, he was really cool. Something about him with the Italian accent and the blades, I thought that was really cool. And then favorite Decepticon would have to be Shockwave because he was a badass. But and 4, movie 4 had to be Hound. And favorite Decepticon would have to be Galvatron, honestly. He was the only good one. And obviously I like Lockdown. He wasn't a Decepticon, he was just a bad villain, but I still loved him too, so he's on the list. And for movie 5, again, there's something about Hound I freaking love Hound. He took over that whole chapter for me, like the whole Age of Extinction Last Night chapter right there. Boom, Hound. Instant. Freaking loved him. John Goodman voicing him, his overall, like, shoot first, ask questions never personality. I love it. I freaking love it. It reminds me so much of Ironhide. But I still loved it nonetheless. And, oh, geez. What was it? Movie 5, Decepticon, honestly, would have to either be Barricade or Nitro Zeus. Just love Nitro the most, actually. Yeah, I'm going to have to say Nitro. I love Barricade. I really do. But Nitro, oh, man, he had some moments. I loved him. Okay, moving on to the next question. Who is my favorite stop-motion animator? Oh, Jesus. See, I don't want to say the wrong thing, and then people, like, watch it, and it's just like, oh, gee, thanks. You didn't say my name. God, I have a lot. TFX Productions, Crosshairs Productions, there are stop motions, Drift Shot, Grant Film. I can't remember his full name, but the guy who makes Transformers: War of the Matrix or War for the Matrix. I thought that was great. Quillerite, Leader of Prime Target, Spooky D-Man. Those guys are stop motion animators. They're great. Same with MK Former. Jesus, who else? Sean Studio Films, Swagwave SM, All Hail Megatron 1000. Just I got too many to name. I got way too many to name. I'm sorry. What is my favorite Transformers movie? God, right now, The Last Night. Love it. I love everything about it. Just an amazing Transformers movie. An amazing, if not perfect, Transformers movie. Absolutely loved everything about it. Thought it was the absolute best, in my opinion. I liked Hot Rod's French accent. It was better than the MTV spot that we got with him, where it's like, little lady, no. And I'm just like, that doesn't sound French to me, but okay. I liked Omar Sy doing the voice. I thought it worked a lot better with him because it has that robotic effect to it, but it also has that natural speaking of it. And it just works for me. But yeah, storms are coming apparently. How long have we been going on for? Okay, this might actually have to be a half an hour stream. Dang it. I wanted this actually go a little longer. Yes, I do watch Rooster Teeth. I love Red vs. Blue, Ruby. Those are my go-to shows right there. I watch them all the time. Ruby Chibi also. Love those. Freaking love those. I just watched their latest episode. I thought it was great. But yeah, I'm waiting. I'm looking forward to this weekend's episode of Red vs. Blue, if there is one. If there is not, I'm going to be super disappointed. But I'm looking forward to it. So, yeah. Really, really excited for it. It's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Again, it's sunny, but it's thundering. Florida. WTF, dude. Or dudette. Whatever. Hello, Explicit. How you doing? Need to talk more, man. Message me on Google Hangouts. For real. Alrighty. Gotta do something about that. I can understand your expression of the Michael Bay films, God, Optimus Prime, but here's the thing. With the Transformers franchise, a lot of what you have to do is you literally have to adapt. You have to learn to accept the change because that is what Transformers is all about. Not even just not even just accepting change in terms of character design, not even accepting change in terms of personality. I mean just accepting change in general. Like, they're not always going to stay the same. They're going to be different. They're going to be more stranger ideas. I mean, I will admit Hot Rod being French was a little odd, but you can grow to like it. But you just got to accept change. That is what being a true Transformers fan is. You can still love the stuff that you love, obviously. Like, you have your core stuff. Like, if you think one series is better than another, that's fine. But to be a true Transformers fan, to be a true fellow addict, what you need to learn to do is accept change for what it is. Because if there was no change, things would be boring. And there would be no excitement. I mean, imagine the same routine day in and day out, waking up, getting out of bed, doing the same thing you do every single day. You get pretty bored of it. You get up, you watch the same episode of Robots in Disguise or Prime or whatever. It's just, you get bored. You get bored, honestly. I mean, well, what can you do? That is my message to you, my fellow addicts. Accept the change, because if we didn't, well, Transformers themselves will be boring. We don't want that. The giant freaking robots that turn into cars and trucks and guns and planes and trains and appliances and a bunch of other stuff, and it just... You gotta accept it. You have to accept the change. Take that with a grain. Or no, don't even take that with a grain. Pass that knowledge on, my children, my fellow addicts. Take it. Possess it. Hone the knowledge. Hone the wisdom. Okay, I'm done. Favorite character in Red versus Blue and Ruby? God. Ruby Rose. Freaking love her. She's adorable. Yes, I said adorable. I say that word a lot. I don't care. Freaking love Ruby Rose. She's absolutely adorable to me, and I love Griff from Red vs. Blue. He is like 100% me. I am lazy as shit. Oh, by the way, did I mention they're gonna be cursing? I am lazy as shit. For real. It's just me. It's just how I am. And yeah. Come on, Croc, stand up. Stand up, Croc. You do this crap. Stand up. I'm about to change my opinion of you, Croc. Stand up. Stand up. Can I use your little gator feet to prop you up? Can I do that? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, forewarning, if you get Croc or Skullcruncher, be aware that you are not going to be able to make this guy stand super well. And honestly, be careful, because his ball joints are actually super loose as well. Okay, there we go. Hey, I'm standing. Cool. Cool. All right. Stand up all the way. Little gray door. Stand. Are you leading? More sleep. That's okay. Just have you lean that way. Okay, there you go. You're standing there. All right, cool. And Skeletron decided to fall over. Okay. Skeletron, stand up. You drunken knights. Okay. Yes. Megatron is now an Autobot and is currently Starscream is the current ruler of Cybertron. I read the comics. They're amazing comics. Holy crap, Jetfire 48. How you been, buddy? It has been a long freaking time. Doing a stop motion series on the last night in Generations. Nice. I was planning on doing shorts. I don't know if I will. I doubt it. I honestly doubt it. I might, though. I don't know. I was going to do a video review on the Knights of Cybertron, a.k.a. Skeletron and Steelbane today, but stuff didn't want to cooperate with me. So I kind of quit for the time being. But there will be a video review of the medieval Knights of Cybertron. So stay tuned for that. That is definitely something that is coming. I just don't know when, but I'm going to focus on stop motion because I want to get Infinite Chaos done so I can just go from there. But, yeah. And, yeah, they do need to make a Tarn toy. They really do. I would love Tarn and the DJD, but I'd have to get my Mastermind Creations. However, I do believe, because my mother did say, remind her by the end of this month to put money in my bank account so I can actually get the Mastermind Creations Voss and Kaon, because I wanted the DJD members for a long time, and she technically owed me. A while ago, she promised me that I could get the Planet X Dinobot Paddles and Slug, but that never happened. So I honestly asked her, can I just switch it out? Like, can I just switch out one for another? And she said, just remind her by the end of this month. So I will need to talk to her and remind her about that. So the DJD might show up in Infinite Chaos. I don't know when, but they might. And I should do a stop motion series based on G1 comic, cartoon, and IDW. Oh God. Maybe. I got a lot of stop motion projects on hand already. That is a maybe, because I don't want to overwhelm myself, and I kind of already have. Oh yeah, someone asked me about the Power of the Prime stuff. Who do I think is going to be in the Power of the Primes toy line? I assume some Beast Wars characters, because apparently there is a Beast Wars subline that might happen. I heard rumors that we're getting a Voyager class Snapdragon and Ape Face for this toy line. But I don't know. But hey, Comic-Con is roughly about a week or two away. So hey, live episode of that when that goes down, because we're going to be going over that. It's that time of year again. It's the most wonderful time of the year, when the new toys are leaked and we see them with glee and we're all full of cheer. It's the most wonderful time of the year. That's the first time I have sung on here. Don't expect that. But yeah. Comic-Con, buddy boys and girls, we're going to be getting a lot of new toy reveals. We're going to be getting some information on Robots in Disguise, possibly the Bumblebee movie. Just a lot of stuff. I mean, we're going to be getting a lot of reveals, guys and girls. It's going to be amazing. These figures have just been knocking them out of the park one after another. I mean, like I said, the Sky Shadow mold slash Overlord mold. Overlord is going to own that mold. He looks incredible. I mean, really. And yeah, my singing is not the best. I used to sing when I was younger, but not anymore because I don't want to. I don't like it. But yeah, so Power of the Primes, I assume Beast Wars. I heard rumors of the Voyager Horror Cons. I assume we're going to be getting a lot of leader-based figures. Like, not leader standing-based figures, but I assume, like leader figures. Like, not leader okay, how do I say this? Leader role model-like figures, like Ultra Magnus or Shockwave or Megatron, you know, something like that. We might get a new Megatron. I wouldn't be surprised. We might get a new Optimus. Again, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I mean, that could happen. Neos, hey, how you doing? Holy crap, been a while to see you, too. You don't comment on my stuff. I want to say hi to you people. Don't be shy. I'm not going to bite. Yeesh. Who do I think they're going to remold Nitro into? Nitro Zeus? Either Cyclonus or, dare I say, Thunderwing, because someone actually took the Siege on Cybertron box set Thunderwing head and they put it on Nitro Zeus's body and it fit perfectly. That would make a nice movie, Thunderwing. Seriously. Also, let me just get something out of the way here. Let me just say this, because I'm seeing a lot of comments from one particular person, not calling anyone out. It is about the Bay hate. This is legit about the Bay hate. I don't condone it. Condone it. I don't like it. I understand that you can share your opinion, and I respect that fact. You can share your opinion as much as you want. But if it's constant bombardment on the way that Michael Bay directs the movie or Michael Bay approves things for character designs and such, just why gripe about it? It's done. It's over. It's something that we won't really see. You know, I mean, what a director is supposed to do, it is just supposed to direct the decision on where the film is going to be taking place. You know, certain changes every now and then. And this is basically Michael Bay playing like in a giant sandbox sort of thing, you know, like just I feel as though that even when Michael Bay is gone, a lot of people are just still going to be like, oh, these movies are crap and everything. And that's fine. You can have that opinion, but just ease up. Be grateful we got the movie franchise, for real. If it wasn't for Michael Bay, we wouldn't have it. If it wasn't for Hasbro, we wouldn't have it. And no, that is not true. What I said earlier, every true Transformers fan accepts the change for what it is. You can gripe about it as much as you want. You can go ahead and, say they're crap. Again, that's opinion-based. You can say your opinion. But a true Transformers fan accepts the change for what it is. And as I've stated on this channel many, many, many times, I don't condone the Bay hate. Because I'm a fan of Michael Bay. I like what he does. I think everything that he does was just perfect in my eyes. Because I look at it as a point of view where the characters are human-esque. The Autobots that we got, Crosshair, Hound, and Drift, they're all humans in a sense. Hound is, sort of human. Drift is the typical samurai dude, but he still has that modern sort of jokey side like any other human does in our modern days, and even in general. Crosshairs might be a straight up asshole, but he's still human-esque. I mean, Bumblebee even grew personality this time. We learned that he's a loyal soldier till the end. He would sacrifice himself for Optimus Prime. I mean, everyone, regardless if they like the Bay movies or not, every Transformers fan needs to go ahead and accept the change for what it is. Because griping about it, complaining about it, won't do a damn thing. You're only going to make yourself look like a whiny brat because you didn't like the way Michael Bay did something. And I'm not calling anyone a brat. I'm just saying in general that it's making you look that way. I mean, I don't know how else to say it without saying it in a harsh way, but I'm not going to sugarcoat it anymore because I'm so sick of the Bay hate. It's ridiculous. Be grateful we got the live-action movies. Honestly, just be grateful. You can have your opinions, but don't shove them down someone's throat. Don't try to just make it to where someone will call you out or someone will notice you. Just say your opinion and move on from there. And be grateful we have the movie franchise in general. Because if we didn't, where would Transformers be today? So, that's my little speech, my second speech in this video. But seriously, guys, be grateful. I watched a video, actually, on the dark ages of movies. You guys need to watch this. For any of you who are unappreciative of Michael Bay, and you think his movies are bad, watch the Nostalgia Critics video on the dark ages of movies, and it will show you just how bad the movies we got in the past were. Not Transformers movies, just everything. Even if the Nostalgia Critic Doug Walker himself does not like the Transformers movies, like he liked the first one, he liked the second one, he liked the third one, but he wasn't super fond of the fourth one because it was the same damn thing, that's fine. But watch that video. You will learn something from there. You will learn to be appreciative of it. Because honestly, these movies are not as bad as everyone is saying. And I respect everyone's opinion, and I respect the fact that people are saying that they don't like it. Well, that's the same thing as what I'm saying. But the point is, watch that video, and you'll get a whole new retrospect on what we have from then as to what we have for now. And he even says, be grateful for what we get. Like, seriously. They can only retell the same story, a few times. They can't do it every single time. But with the Bumblebee spin-off movie, maybe a lot of people will just calm down. I mean, for real, like, it held premise of the overall Transformers franchise. They were alien robots sent to Earth that carried their war from Cybertron to our planet, hiding in plain sight, fighting the Decepticons to protect us humans from Earth's extinction. And even though they did it for 5 movies, they still did it. That's still the premise of the Transformers. So be grateful. Honestly, don't gripe. just be grateful. And again, this isn't calling anyone out. I'm really sick of the Bay hate. Just be grateful. Just be grateful. I liked what Michael Bay did. A lot of people liked what Michael Bay did. One person or a few people or many people out there may not like what Michael Bay did. But at the end of the day, we're all Transformers fans. We all like different things. But griping about different things isn't going to change anything because they're already made. For example, I hate Transformers Energon. I really do. But at the end of the day, it is a good series. It's not the best series. It's not the most superb series, but it's a good series. A lot of people didn't like Armada because it was basically, you know, it was basically Pokemon Transformers style, where they had to find mini-cons, and they were different kinds of mini-cons, and they enhanced the power of the bigger Cybertronians. You know, it's just that. Transformers Cybertron, we had a brand new gimmick. It's like, hey, we need these Cyber Planet keys, so that way we can stop the black hole that was from the destruction of Unicron to save Cybertron. That was something different. That was something unique. Even at the end of the day, that series wasn't the best, but it was still good. Even Transformers Generation 1, the very birth of the Transformers, that series alone wasn't the best, wasn't the greatest, but again, was still good. So seriously, my fellow addicts, be grateful for what you are given in this franchise, because one day this franchise might cease to exist and we're all going to regret what we say about the little things in the franchise. There is a saying, don't sweat the small shit. If you don't like Michael Bay, that's cool. That's fine. You cannot like him. But again, just roll with the punches. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I just really don't like the Bay hate. I really don't. Oh, hey, Cyborg, how you doing? I just mentioned you earlier. I need to talk to you more often. So, that's all I really wanted to say, honestly. I said my news. The Bumblebee spin-off movie is in production. I hope it's going to be good. I'm still not fond of the whole idea, but I hope it's going to be good. I showed you guys my haul. And we had a little bit of a Q&A, and I think it's roughly been an hour. Yeah, roughly. But yeah. So, I apologize if my ranting seemed as though I was attacking. I wasn't. I'm just trying to defend. I'm trying to defend someone who gave us something different. And as I said before, we Transformers fans need to, you know, honestly accept the change, because, again, be grateful. Just be grateful. So, but yeah, Transformers Union, I have no idea when that's going to come out. I already said that my projects will come out whenever they come out, because, again, I have no freaking clue. But we'll see. We shall see. Excuse me. Transformers Infinite Chaos Season 1's finale will be ended here soon. I know I've been pushing it off for a while. But, again, we'll see when that comes out. I'll get to work soon. Been saying that for a while now, but, again, I have no drive. But I will get to work on that very soon. Yeah, so we'll see. See what happens. The future is, you know, future is bright. I'm not doing anything. So, yeah. I apologize if I didn't answer any of your questions. I kind of running out of time. Still thundering. It's also very hot in this room, and I don't want to be on technology too long today. But, yeah. So, yep. So anyway, go ahead and get promotions out of the way. Infinite Chaos Season 1, Lunar Darkness Parts 2 and 3, the final chapter for Infinite Chaos Season 1, will be coming out soon. Just soon. I don't know when, but soon. Transformers Union Season 1 will begin production probably a few months after Season 1 of Infinite Chaos is finished. Infinite Chaos, Jesus, I already said that. Rising Warfare Parts 1 and 2 will be made into a feature-length film courtesy of, what was it? Courtesy of Windows Movie Maker? The Movie Maker? I don't know. I think it was Movie Maker. But I will be making a feature-length film for that. That will not be posted here on YouTube because that is going to be, there is copyrighted material in there. So at most, I will most likely upload that on Facebook, on the Facebook page, or on Facebook itself. I don't know. That is also not a promise. I need to figure out what I'm going to do with that. Excuse me. And foreseen future, the sequel to Rising Warfare, I have no idea when that's going to come out, but it'll come out soon. And by soon, I mean quite a while. Same with Infinite Chaos, because again, I don't know. TFA Haul are still going to be a thing. This has been my second one. As I said, I got a lot of stuff, but it was on sale. TFA Plays, TFA Reviews, all that fun stuff is back on the channel, so stay tuned for any of those whenever they come out. There's no schedule on this channel whatsoever. If you also want to, stay tuned for Cyborg Raptor's videos. He uploaded one not too long ago where he actually went to the junkyard in Arizona, because that's where he is. He lives in Arizona. Where he went to the Autobot junkyard that was used for Transformers last night. So if you want to, go check out that video. Really cool little thing to add onto the channel. Thank you very much, Cyborg. I do greatly appreciate that. That gives us something to put on here. And yeah, all I can say is stay tuned. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say in this little video. So, once again, I apologize to any of you who felt targeted or attacked by my rant. I just, again, don't condone the Bay hate. But I want to apologize. So yeah. Anyway, guys, that's pretty much all I have to say in this video. If you happen to like it, then by all means, please be sure to hit that big like, or hit that like button. If you want to see, if you haven't, let me try this again. So thank you guys very much for watching. That's pretty much all I have to say in this video. So if you haven't already, please be sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video. If you happen to not enjoy this video, then hey, hit that dislike button. If you want to see more of our awesome videos here on the channel, please by all means go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, because this is the only channel where your entertainment will be transformed. And also be sure to hit that bell, give it a little ding-a-ling as to be notified as to when our latest video comes out. And if you want to contact us in any way, shape, or form, by all means, go ahead and do so by leaving a comment down in the comment section down below. Post or message to us via the Facebook page. Also, like the Facebook page and follow me on Instagram for exclusive content and info regarding this channel. Regarding our channel, because there are many admins to this. And also to stay on the latest developments within the Transformers franchise. And once you guys message me or comment, please, please, please be respectful, be appropriate, and be patient, and I'll reply to you guys as soon as I can. With all that being said, my fellow addicts, that's pretty much all there is to say. So, please remember, until next time, to get addicted, stay addicted, and TF addicts for life. Oh, and also stay tuned on July 29th for the Transformers The Last Night Autobots Unite country event, where they're going across the United States with Optimus, Bumblebee, and Hot Rod cosplay at popular located Walmart stores. I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the comment section down below on where to find your Walmart. And I will be partaking in that at the Dale Mabry Walmart down in Tampa. So if any of you Floridian fans here on the channel are going, you might see me. Look for a dude in a beanie and a white t-shirt. Yeah, that really is my wardrobe now anyway. Anyway, this is TFA 1024, the Transformers Addict, rolling out. Peace.